everybody to the Steve and John show. This is our first video blog that we're doing, and we are new to this, so have some grace for us as we figure this whole thing out. As was promised from this weekend, we said that we were going to be taking some of the questions that you guys had and trying to answer those as best as we could. So this is our time to do that. If you're watching this and you have no idea what's going on, this is some questions that have been asked in response to the launch that the Edge is going to be having out of Fountain of Life Church here in Lombard. And we're going to just be addressing some questions you have. We're going to do a series of blogs. So this is just going to be blog one of many. So get ready.
So first question for blog one, and the main one we're going to focus on, is there's a question about people that feel like they're a part of both the Fountain of Life community and Edge community, and what do you do with your tithe, your membership, and small groups? And so we want to start talking about the tithe initially. So Steve, what do they do if they're a part if they feel like they're a part of Fountain of Life and Edge? What do they do with the tithe? Well,
definitely we are working on creating a team from the Edge that's going to be launching and planting. Right. And if you're a part of that, if you know that that's where God is going to have you to be, if that's what your heart is passionate about, then we would love for you to sow and just bring your energy and your gifts and your talents and your tithe into our Edge community so that we can go and do this launch. Yeah. And likewise, if Fountain of Life is your home, if that's where you know God's calling you to be, then we want you to give all of those same things and put all of that into the Fountain of Life community. And if that's even somewhere else, John and I are okay with you doing that, but we just want to see people all in for the thing that God has for them to do and to be.
Yeah, it's really important that we trust the leading of the Lord in each person's life, and so we're just asking the Lord to really put it on somebody. If you're part of the Edge and you're like, I want to be with that launch team in Aurora, ministering and doing that missional church, that 24/7 missional church, and we want you to go with them.
Yeah.
And right now, from the get-go, we want you to begin to sow into that ministry with your time, your talent, your tithe. And again, Fountain of Life is where you're supposed to be. Then it goes back to that time, talent, and tithe. We want you to be able to invest wholeheartedly. But put it in the kingdom, trust God, and watch the blessing of God in your life.
Yeah, and I know in that a lot of people are still asking questions about small groups.
Yeah.
And some of you guys are wondering about not only what's happening with small groups, but why this 3-month kind of a small group vision, and maybe you can talk a little bit about that.
The 3-month small groups, one, it's great because it minimizes the commitment. Some people are scared to get into that long-term commitment of a small group, but they feel very capable to deal with a 3-month commitment. They're talking about 12 weeks. And then the kickback that I get a lot of times is, can you really build relationship and intimacy, and can you be transparent in 3 months? And the answer is absolutely. A lot of it's contingent on the leader themselves, whether it's a guy or a lady or it's a couple. If you're going to be transparent, that sets the tone for the group. And so if they come in and they start to really connect with people and say, here I am, and this is where I'm at, and we're not doing the superficial thing, people really connect, and they will take hold of that, and they will follow the lead.
Yeah.
And so it's a great time, and it gives you a lot of opportunity to mix it up and to get to know people. And so the Edge and Fountain of Life, we know at least for the next 2 quarters, starting in September, we're going to be together, and so you're going to have opportunity to mix it up, and it won't be FOL or Edge, it'll be small groups that function together. So you'll have a mix of FOL people and Edge folks that are just mixed up being the body of Christ in the kingdom.
Yeah, and it's a great opportunity to just get to know some new folks, to build some community, and especially for some of you people who maybe are wondering whether you're going to go or stay, it's a great opportunity for you to maybe figure that out in the company of people from Fountain of Life and the Edge.
Yeah.
This is going to be new for some of you guys, and maybe that's a little bit scary, but we really believe this is going to be great for our communities. We believe it's going to be great for the church and just in what God's calling us to do. So even though it might be a little bit scary, we just say get into it. It's going to be good. You're going to grow. You might even be shocked into believing how awesome this is for you. So do it. Don't be scared. Don't sit on the sidelines. Be a part of what's going on. It's going to bless your life. Yeah. We know that. So.
And if you want to lead a small group and you're liking what you're hearing about it, and you got some more questions, shoot us an email at the Edge or at Fountain of Life, or call. We'll plug you in with Susie Jordan, and she will hook you up. And there's a very clear process. And we're not going to just throw you out in to the wolves. We're going to train you and equip you to really succeed in this. And so that's for Edge or Fountain of Life. So If you've done it a number of times, great. If you've never done it but you want to jump in, jump in. And then if you just want to be a part and you want to see what's going on, get involved, because it's going to be a tremendous time.
Yeah, get into it. So we're going to close just with this really, really provocative question that was asked
Yeah,
to
it was
John and I.
Deep. It was incredible.
It's very deep, so bear with us. And the question for us was, tell me what rhymes with orange. And
I think they kind of stumped the pastors.
yeah, because the answer is we have no idea. But we are going to throw a question right back at you, especially you who asked us this question. Our question for you is, if Jimmy cracked corn and nobody cares about it, then why did they write a song about it?
That's right.
Think about that for a little while. So thanks for tuning in, guys. There's more coming. We love you, and we're just getting rolling here. So God bless you guys.
Be blessed.